Yeah. With that too, so we know per rack.
All right, guys. Thank you for tuning into Billiard Breakdown tonight. We've got number 10, Jason Rivera, taking on number 12, ranked Cory Payne in the Rochester's top 15 players list in Rochester, New York. The players are lagging for break, and Jason Rivera says it himself, hits it like a baby. This is going to be a race to 100. 100 in straight pool. Commentary by myself, Michael Lynn. I may be joined later by Justin Nilsson. Good luck to both players.
Minus a point of total, 3 consecutive is minus what? And then something like that? All right, all foul. Fuck, I don't know if I remember but
when they come up, we'll.
No, it's call ball and it's all ball foul. That's all. Thank you so much.
Lose.
That's one of my I forgot that he went to that retreat. Really?
Huh? All right, Jason Rivera with an early chance to score the first point. Must make shot. But he misses it. Cory Payne is going to be able to come to the table with quite a few good options. Most straightforward may be to thin the 5. But the 4 ball is clear. Couldn't tell from the angle. Great shot with a great breakout. This is going to be trouble, early trouble for Jason Rivera to start off. Yeah, really crucial pot missed by Jason Rivera right in the beginning. This could have been Jason shooting all these points. Cory Payne's left himself the first tricky shot here. He may have to shoot the 2 into the far right corner rather than the 6. It's no problem for him. Yeah, really a good start for Cory here. Score is 7-0. Real quick start for Cory Payne.
Does anyone notice a difference?
Oh, thank you.
Cory Payne shooting with confidence to start off. This is going to be real difficult for Jason Rivera to work back into. The 14 rolls up against the 11. Quite a bit of an inconvenience there. May give Jason a chance to get back at the table and score some points. Nice position on the 10 into the side pocket. Cory Payne is thinking about how to develop the 11-14. He could shoot the 12 right now. But he misses it. Jason Rivera is going to have a good chance here. Current score is 11-0. 'Or is it 10? 10-0.
Thank you.
And it's 11. Figured it was.
This in a godly way.
Key shot here for Jason to continue with some sort of run is what kind of shot is he going to leave himself for a potential breakout. He could leave himself the 10 into the side pocket. You have to make sure you leave yourself the correct angle. But Jason Rivera misses. Cory Payne with a good chance here to make good position on the 10 to break that rack out. And Cory Payne is not going to get there. But good start for Cory.
Full score over here as well, or just do racks over here?
Cory does not get the breakout. Kevin Zuniga in the live chat says, "What up, Mike? See you tomorrow." See you tomorrow, Kevin. You going to be in for a tournament? We do have free breakfast for all our tournament goers tomorrow morning, Sunday.
I'll throw it back at your face.
Nice shot by Cory. A little bit of a surprising choice from Jason Rivera going for the bank shot there. I figured he would try to play safe. Cory taking a look at this center cluster, seeing if anything goes or if anything's straight on with the corner pockets. But Cory Payne misses the 7 ball. Surprising miss. Jason Rivera with a chance. Cue ball rolls down too far for Jason Rivera. He still has a sharp cut on the 12 into the side pocket, but looks like he may be just looking to freeze the cue ball on the rail or on the cluster. Good pot by Jason, but doesn't leave himself too much here. Jason's capable of making either the 7 or the 5. But does he want to risk it? Great cut. Is there a follow-up here if Jason is able to successfully pot the 5 ball? Tough to say. Doesn't seem like it. Now may be a good time to leave this cue ball on the far short rail. Let's see how confident Cory Payne is feeling. Nice cut. Is he considering going for the 14 cut? Looks like he is. Ooh, near scratch into the side pocket. But good speed on the cue ball. Cue ball sits behind the cluster in the center. Jason can't see the 14 directly on. Jason Rivera calls the 14 ball. And he makes it. Excellent shot by Jason. It's a little uncomfortable shooting over the 6 ball for the 3, but Jason should have no problem. The question is he going to roll this cue ball forward to make short side position on the 9? He shoots the 9 ball instead. Comes up a little far up the table. He's got a shot on the 3 ball. The 6 does not seem like it goes, but Jason's shooting at it. Maybe it does. Interesting choice there by Jason. Cue ball going almost into that corner pocket. Cory Payne getting a little fortunate.
Should be a 10.
We got technical difficulties on the scoreboard. Score checks out on my end. And Jason sinks the 8. Nice job by Jason, keeping it pretty close. There's the signature Jason Rivera laugh from the Joker. And we got bodyguard Cory as well. Might as well start a live poll in the live chat for you guys on who you think is going to win. For the live viewers, I've started a live poll that you guys can vote on. The Joker or bodyguard Cory. Jason Rivera with a tough cut on the 6 ball for this third rack. Contacts the 6 a little too thick. Cory maybe looking to play some sort of safe here, leaving the cue ball on the far side of the table, just thinning the 6. Chooses to play the cue ball just right behind the 10 ball. And great breakout shot by Jason Rivera without leaving Cory Payne much of a shot. Jason Rivera is part of a straight pool league. He's hoping his experience in the straight pool league helps him win this match today. Cory Payne, not a fan of straight pool himself, must be part of the strategy by Jason Rivera. Cory's taking his time trying to think this one through. Maybe thinning the 9 and leaving that cue ball on the far short rail is a good idea. even though Jason Rivera will have a shot, it might be worth the bait. Not a bad choice here. This is a real test of a shot. Big reward for Cory Payne here if the Joker misses. Jason Rivera misses the shot. Cory Payne is going to have a huge opportunity here to take a significant lead. All right, bodyguard Cory. That shot just now could be the match deciding factor. Cory looking pretty good in his Hawaiian attire today. Does he leave himself the 5 ball? That's the key question. He may have gotten a little too eager playing the cue ball into the rack at this point. Would have been better to just set up for the remaining ducks first. Cory Payne calling a bank shot. He misses it. Jason Rivera with a shot on the 15. Nice shot. Good position. Time for Jason to do some damage here and get back into the rack. Jason's got to shoot over the 10 ball here. Now he's kind of in a tough spot. He would have ideally liked to have hit some sort of stop shot to shoot the 8 ball next. And Cory is going to have a thin cut on the 8 into the side pocket. Bit of a back shot. He may not even go for it. Although if the cut is thin enough, you could go 2 rails into the cluster. Cory attempts a safety of sorts, leaves Jason the 14. Should clear into that left corner pocket. Nice shot. Does he have the one into the side? We got Sean Zhang in the live chat. Asks, are they playing one pocket? Hey Sean, how about you read the freaking title? What do you think about that? The 8 does seem to clear into the right corner pocket. Jason Rivera has been able to tie it up after being down a good number of points in the beginning. Well done. And he's got a relatively straight shot into the side pocket for the 2-ball. But he misses it. Cory Payne with a chance back at the table. Sean Zhang in the live chat says, I know what the title says. That's why I asked. Thought you mistyped it. I did not mistype Sean. Cory Payne misses a relatively easy shot on the 2-ball. Very surprising miss. He gets pretty fortunate with the leave. Leaves Jason pretty difficult on the 4-ball. Great pop by Cory Payne there. Sean Zhang in the live chat says they're playing straight pull like they're playing one pocket. What do you mean by that, Sean? Key shot here. Cory wants to maintain some sort of angle on the 9-ball for a breakout shot, and that is going to be absolutely perfect. Wow, what a setup.
Yeah, we're updating it per rack.
It's so confusing trying to just put it all up there.
Per rack?
Yeah.
What is it?
About to add it up right now.
What?
8 plus 6 equals 14, right? Yeah.
Is it like 2319 or what?
Yeah.
Current score is 23-19. Cory Payne in the lead with an excellent breakout shot. Let's see if he can land this one.
Sounds good to me.
Cory Payne lets out a big sigh. Says, "Are you kidding me?" Doesn't leave himself with much. But it was a good breakout attempt. Sean Zhang in the live chat asks, whose idea was it for straight pull today? Straight pull was Jason Rivera's idea. Cory Payne, not a fan of straight pull. But Jason Rivera plays it once a week, I believe. Jason does a good job leaving Cory without much of a shot. Cory should be able to just thin this 5, or I mean the 4, but the cue ball rolls out a lot. Jason with a good chance here to catch up. Sean Zhang in the live chat says, "I need to ask Jason Rivera why he chose straight pull." Sean Zhang also says, "What's Jason's high run? 5 balls?" Oh man, Sean Zhang. And very surprising miss there for Jason. 6-ball wobbles out. Cory Payne looking to shoot the same shot. He gets a pretty good bump on the 4-ball. He's got the 14 or the 11 or the 4 into the side pocket. He's likely to go for the 14. It's the straightest shot. But Cory Payne misses the 14. Very surprising miss there. Jason back at the table. He's got to start potting. Curious to see if Jason's planning on using a touch of inside spin for position. Nick K in the live chat says, "Sean, you're a hard man. LOL." Yeah, Sean, why are you being so hard on Jason Rivera? Let the guy play his game, man. Nice shot by Jason. Looks like he's got the 14 into the side pocket, which is huge here. He's got a thin cut on the 8. Should be no problem. And look at this. Look at this for Jason Rivera. Huge breakout. Huge breakout for the Joker. But he misses the 1. Unbelievable miss for Jason. I mean, that was his chance to completely flip the lead on Cory. That's going to be a rough one. Paul Jacob in the live chat, better known as Jake Paul, says, "Sup, Daddy Fish to Sean Zhang. The players will independently update their score in the back after each rack. Now is a good time to start considering what your last ball is going to be for a breakout shot on the rack. Curious to see if Cory's able to leave himself the 5 while finishing out the 13 and the 3. He's got a good angle on the 10 ball to work its way back towards the left. But he comes up short. Sean Zhang in the live chat says, need to make it lively. Thank you, Sean. You do a good job of making the match more lively with your jokes and your chokes. Sean Zhang in the live chat wants to know if Jake Paul in the live chat wants to make another bet with him. Paul Jacob accepts making a bet with Sean Zhang, but only for push-ups, it seems. Will Sean Zhang accept? That is the question. Cory Payne misses the 13 ball. Jason Rivera should be able to get at least 2 more points here. Sean Zhang says no problem to betting on push-ups. All right, so what's the bet, guys? What is the bet? Jason Rivera needs to get this cue ball above the half of the table. But he misses the shot.
I think I've rattled him in that pocket every time.
You've rattled a bunch. That is a fact.
Yeah, real unfortunate miss by Jason Rivera there. That was a key shot, and he even did get position on the 13 for a breakout. And Cory Payne gets it as well.
Real fucking close. So I got 9, you got 5?
32 to...
Sean Zhang in the live chat says, Paul's girl is going to thank me if you do 50 push-ups. Shout out to Paul's girl. Don't know if I've ever mentioned that.
Alright, agree?
Yep.
Rick Hovey in the live chat says, Sean Zhang doesn't pay. Don't bother. It's a lose-lose situation with Sean Zhang. And that's straight from Pickle Rick, one of our top 15 players in Rochester, New York.
Everything without fucking scratching.
Interesting that Cory Payne did not go for any shot there. Sean Zhang in the live chat says, I did 20 push-ups last night at the pool hall.
I was ready to take a foul. I guess that was
Rick Hovey says,
Or not.
Jake Paul, can you confirm? Sean Zhang did indeed do 20 push-ups yesterday at Billiard Breakdown here in Rochester, New York. Good job to Sean Zhang. Better form than what we expected. Well done to the receptionist. Although his English may have bad reception, his push-ups are on at least 2 bars. Pickle Rick in the live chat says, wow, I'm impressed. Sean Zhang actually did push-ups. So am I. Crazy. And that's going to be a great shot from Cory Payne there.
Hit the rack and make it worse.
Cory Payne says, hit the rack and make it worse, but it looks pretty good to me. Not sure what he's complaining about there. That 11 ball is perfect.
That's the first, man. I hit that rack and I made my positioning worse here, I think.
Bodyguard Cory still thinks his position got worse, but I like the shot on the 11. Cory didn't really take his time on that 11 ball. If he had, that cluster would have broken out even more with potential follow-up shots. Jason Rivera with a long pot on the rail for the 11. (11) rattles out of that corner pocket for Jason. Sean Zhang in the live chat calls out Pickle Rick. He says, come get some next time, Rick. But Pickle Rick in the live chat says, I'm scared, I gotta train more. Well, not much you can say to that one. And Sean Zhang is quite the talker today. He says, put on high heels, Rick. I don't even know what that means, but Pickle Rick to respond. Jason Rivera is having a hard time here. These balls are not dropping for him. Paul Jacob in the live chat says Sean Zhang did 20 push-ups, but weaseled his way out of doing 50 or so more. I never even saw him do the 50 push-ups Sean Zhang owed us, but he claims he did it at home. What do you have to say about that one, Sean? We didn't see you do the push-ups. Cory Payne with a very surprising miss on the 11. Jason Rivera with a great chance here. You gotta run several here. Rick Hovey in the live chat says, next time I play for push-ups, I'm doing mine at home too. That's a pretty good strategy. That's the Sean Zhang strategy. Sean Zhang in the live chat says he recorded himself doing the 50 push-ups that he owed Paul Jacob and Rick. Damn. That is some next level commitment. And Jason Rivera slowly coming back into the set. But he misses a very key shot. Cory Payne back at the table. Sean Zhang in the live chat says, I recorded myself doing the 50 push-ups, but my wife doesn't want me to show you guys. I don't blame her, Sean. Gotta save face. And that is going to be a huge scratch.
The ball I made and just one. Yeah, this is
Two balls are going to come up now. The ball that Cory Payne potted, as well as the -1 point on the foul. But it's just one.
one pocket's the only one where balls that are like counted.
Told you there's gonna be one little mix-up. At least one.
The players and myself. Well, at least myself. Not too familiar with straight pull. I've played it a little bit. I figured Jason and Cory would be well versed in the rules. Cory seems to know what's up. Paul Jacob in the live chat says, Sean Zhang sounds very fishy to me. Jason sinks the 3 nicely. Likely to go for the back shot on the 12 into the side pocket. The 1 ball is a little tricky as well. I mean, the 5 ball, but he's going for the back shot into the far left corner. But he misses it. Jason with a good chance to tie it up here. Cue ball is safe for Jason Rivera, and joining me on the live commentary is Justin Nilsson.
How's it going?
Awesome.
How are we looking in here?
Great. Pretty even race so far.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, Cory Payne had a pretty early start with maybe like a 10-point lead or something, but Jason's been able to keep it close since then.
Yeah, I've been keeping an eye on it, at the corner of my eye from table 2.
Yeah, Justin's been practicing on table 2. He's decided to come in and talk about Jason instead.
Yes.
Say something about that one.
Not great.
Yeah, surprising miss for Jason there.
Not a great shot.
Relatively easy shot, I'd say.
Yeah.
Jason should be able to make that all day, and I'm sure he normally does.
Yeah, definitely hoping for a better performance from Jason rather than, was that last night or the night before against Nick? Was really struggling against him in 9-ball.
Genesee Ben in the live chat says, is there a group of people that dress worse than pool players? There's not many groups that dress worse than pool players, but I will say Genesee's Ben family definitely dresses worse than pool players. I think it goes like clowns, pool players, Genesee Ben's family.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Sounds about right. Although I don't know. Clowns might have it on both of us. I gotta be honest.
I think I have 5 now.
Yeah.
You know, they've got to look.
The Joker with his signature laugh.
I have 5, so that would be 5, 6, 7, 8.
We can put it back.
8.
I was playing Ghost.
I heard the cheat on it.
Seems like Paul reset their running score on our table.
And that may be an issue.
We could change
I mean, I'm doing my best to keep track of the live score right here.
Yep.
Oh yeah, we could just do the clicker. Yeah, just do the clicker. Yeah. For rack.
Honestly, that would probably be better.
Yeah. So Paul, after this,
You know, I told him that at the start of the match, and he did not listen.
The players with hindsight 2020. Surprising miss one more time by the Joker. Genesee Ben in the live chat says junkies on Kensington Ave in Pennsylvania is the only one I can think of that dress worse than his own family. And I would agree with you. Kensington Ave is rough.
All right, so I had 6.
Yep. 32 to 37.
32 to 37, they're saying.
Okay, let it be.
We'll go with that.
Sometimes I just push plus a point when nothing much is going on.
Yeah, that's fair. And just keep it interesting.
Yep.
Make it look like there's some action happening.
Are you familiar with Kensington Ave in Pennsylvania?
I'm not.
Have you heard of it?
I feel like I've heard of it. I know nothing about it. I couldn't tell you the context I've heard it in.
Here's something interesting about Kensington Ave. So, okay, well, let's start with the uninteresting part, which is Kensington Ave in Pennsylvania is filled with homeless people that do horse tranquilizer.
Okay.
And they are, it's nicknamed Zombieland.
Okay, gotcha.
Because the whole street, just one street, is filled with people standing bent over, forward or backwards at like a 90-degree angle.
Yep.
You've seen that?
Yes, I have seen that before.
Okay.
Usually in the context of San Francisco.
Yep.
That's more of what I know about.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
And we are going to resume commentary shortly.
Jason, is it just behind the line anywhere? Or
Behind the line anywhere.
Behind the line?
Well, it has to be.
I have to shoot.
Yeah, you can't shoot that side.
Right, okay.
Cory Payne stopped into the commentary booth to ask a rule question on straight pull. But anyways, back to Kensington Ave.
Yes, yes.
The guys are zombies. They're bent over halfway, and it's the entire street.
Okay.
I'm sure you've seen clips of this.
Yes.
Okay,
yeah,
cool. But then we get into how the local Pennsylvanian government enables it and almost advocates for it.
Okay.
So now we're getting into the interesting part,
All right.
the reasoning behind that. Yeah, it's pretty insane.
Yeah, it is. It is kind of wild to let something like that happen.
Yeah, and the cue ball is going to scratch for Cory there.
Mm.
Quite the unfortunate roll. Cory's down to 36. Jason Rivera with ball in hand behind the line.
Do you have a lot of experience with straight pull, Mike?
Nope.
Yeah, neither do I. I wish I had a little more analysis to provide, but I am not familiar.
Well, it's been it's really not too bad. Jason Rivera's been rattling a lot of balls.
Yeah, I've definitely noticed that.
It's like 50-50 right now for him. Sean Zhang, not in the live chat, but he did text me that he traveled to Bison Billiards today to
Okay.
play in the tournament over there,
Oh yeah.
and he won it.
Oh nice. Was that the big table 9 ball today?
I don't know, but that's pretty gangster.
That is pretty gangster.
So big congratulations to Sean Zhang traveling to Buffalo and winning that tournament.
Yeah, just assert some Rochester dominance.
Yeah. And Jason Rivera with a good chance here to tie it up as long as he doesn't rattle anything.
Yeah, he's got some opportunities to break some stuff up here. I mean, he wants to keep the pack fairly tight for as long as he can. I can't tell if that 1 ball passes down in the bottom corner. Looks like it might.
Yeah, it looks like
Maybe.
it does. Genesee Ben in the live chat says, I wish they were playing 1 pocket. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, I hate to break it to you guys, but now might be a good time. But I'm probably going to be taking off 1 pocket from what's allowed to be chosen for these top 15 players challenge matches.
Okay.
Yeah, 1 pocket, it's about 20 to 30% of the viewership.
Yep.
And half of those people that are in that 20 or 30% are just looking to chat with me
Yeah.
in the live chat. So it's pretty uninteresting for the majority of people.
Yeah, it's understandable. I mean, unless you really know what's going on or you have an appreciation for the game, it's not the most entertaining thing in the world.
Right. And we're here to entertain.
Yes.
Jason Rivera undercuts that by a lot.
You know, hopefully Cory can't see the 5 ball. Hope he can't, for Jason's sake.
Cory can see the 5 ball, it seems.
Can.
Patrick Connell in the live chat says, nice to see some straight pull.
Matter to me, no.
But I think 1 pocket is more of a decider of a better player than any other game. Debatable.
Yeah. I mean,
But whether it's true or not is besides the point. We're just trying to provide the most entertaining experience
yes.
for my viewers. Jenny C. Venn in the live chat says the 20 viewer difference is too much to bear. It is too much to bear.
Yeah, I'm curious what he's going to try and leave for here.
Even with straight pull, that's on the fence. You know?
Yeah. I mean, it really isn't played all that often. I mean, the last match had to have been 3 or 4 months ago at this point.
It was Andy Swanger versus Alexander Davis.
Yeah. That was a while ago.
Yep.
Tuck the 5 ball back into the rack. I mean, not the greatest save.
But also not bad.
It's not terrible.
I don't think Cory's got an obvious shot here. Although he's got room off the rack, so he can kind of do whatever he wants.
Yeah. I have a feeling he's probably going to play off that 4 ball and trying to get the cue ball snug back in by the 15 and the 8. Or he's going to call the cross side, sounded like.
Yeah, place two-way safe into the rack.
Yep. Oh.
Is Jason going to have a shot here?
Might have leaked out a little too much.
Yeah.
He is going to have a shot.
Looks like Jason does have a chance. Patrick Connell in the live chat says, I say have a wheel that you can spin, decide the match, rather than the higher ranked player. Thank you for the idea. But probably not.
Yeah. Yeah, the higher ranked player should definitely have some sort of advantage.
Yeah, because
if
you want to rise in the rankings and you want to be better than them, beat them at their game of choice.
Yeah, beat them at their own game.
Jason Rivera overcuts that 12 ball by a whole bunch.
I mean,
and he ends up safe.
Gonna barely touch the 8.
Jason's actually got a back shot on the. Is it the 5?
He could back shot the 5. He could.
I think is he going for it?
It looks like it. It's risky,
but high reward. He sinks it.
It is.
Does he get rewarded?
It looks like he does. He's got the 14 in the side,
and the score's tied up.
Ah,
if it's correct.
It's at least within 2. So
it's 37-37 plus or minus 5.
Yeah. Takes the 12.
Surprising choice, a little. Gets a little bit of an awkward lead, but should be able to salvage this and make position.
I think he probably would have liked to leave that a little shorter. You could pick and choose between the 10.
I believe this is the first time Jason Rivera has had the lead in this match, and look at the shot.
That is a great breakout.
Look at the breakout. Fantastic.
Should have a clear shot on the 10.
Yep. This shot you can stop or stun for the 14 into the side. I mean, he's got a slight angle. Maybe he can roll down instead. But it looks like he's contacting the bottom of the cue ball here.
Oh, what? Just for 14.
You know, these points are absolutely key to not miss. And Jason's missed a couple of these key moments. Cory's been able to take advantage, even though he's down.
He may have been trying to get back above that 15 so he can, or he might be enough above to try and lightly bump that 3 and 8.
Both players seem to be a little bit off. Surprising misses from both ends. Curious to see if Jason is going to try to develop this 3-8 or if the 3 actually goes.
The 3 might go.
What is this? Man, these guys are messing with us.
3 definitely goes now.
3 goes now for sure.
I would not be surprised if Cory took it right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%. Even knocking the 8 down is preferable, and he does it very nicely.
Yeah. I mean, I think he's probably going to try and leave that 15 alone.
The 15 and the 8 are both good.
Another rattle. Yeah, a lot of misses.
Yeah, a lot of really uncharacteristic misses from both players tonight.
All right, he's not going to be lazy. He's going to grab the extension. I would be lazy all day long.
You're also a foot taller.
I could also reach that ball. Yeah. Wow.
Oh my God. These guys.
Yeah.
These guys are killing me.
This
is something else.
Not an all-star performance. It's wow. And Jason took one off the scoreboard.
Yeah, at the end of every rack, they're going to re-update.
Just figured he would have kept track of the foul.
And well done to, I guess, no one, but but Jason's got a good chance here after Cory misses ball in hand.
I would hope so.
Yeah. It's back to 39. Kevin Zuniga in the live chat says, "What the F? What the F is right?"
Yes,
Kevin,
it is.
we're asking ourselves the same question here on why both players are missing a good amount. Nick K in the live chat says they lost their groove.
I am not sure if we had a groove to begin with. Was there a groove?
Cory Payne had something that resembled a groove early on.
Okay, like
Yes,
rack
sir.
2 or 3 maybe?
1, 2.
Yeah, okay. So we're still searching. And not a terrible.
No, I mean Cory can't go into the rack with this, but
it's
he'll
too shallow.
He'll pot it and then thin something on the rack to leave that cue ball on the opposite end of the table, likely. Yeah. Let's see if 40-40 is accurate based on the players.
Yeah, we'll see. It's got to be within 1 or 2. I've got faith.
He's walking away. Oh, Jason Rivera with 41.
All right.
Okay. Jason's in the lead in a race to 100.
And he misses.
He misses it?
He misses it. He cuts it too thin. I don't know. Really don't know. I imagine Jason's going to try and play the cue ball back behind the rack and just
go for a two-way bank.
Create some distance. Yep. Oh.
The 7 actually goes.
It looks like it does, yeah.
If Cory hits this correctly, he could even go into the rack, but it's tough to generate any force from this position.
I mean, he popped the 6 out.
Nice pop by Cory.
He popped the 6 out, and he could come back across the table to break again. Use that 15 to get back down on what he breaks out. Not an easy shot.
Yeah. Tough cut on the 6, but definitely doable.
Yeah, he's gotta hit the 2 on the right side. Otherwise, he's gonna bury himself. We'll see. Will it rattle?
Nope. No rattle.
Nope, no rattle. Too far away for a rattle.
Score is 41-41. We got a tie game. Really anyone's game.
Is he taking the 6 ball? Yeah.
Yep.
I'm kind of surprised he didn't take the 15 first to play above the 6 to break.
I think he was really just trying to go for whichever shot he felt was a higher percentage shot.
Yeah.
Really no place to be giving up points here.
Oh.
And that is unfortunate for Jason there. It's
Yeah,
back down to 41.
I don't feel like either player is really playing their most confident game right now. Most aggressive.
I mean, that was actually a great pot by Jason.
It
Just the
was.
cue ball happened to scratch. It is what it is.
That's -1.
-1.
But also true.
Yeah.
Call it 2-ball.
Yep. Checking to see if anything's dead. I guess he should be able to make contact with the 8, pot the 2. Maybe not.
He misses it,
Really come up high.
And
but the 2 ball comes up for a shot for Jason. Otherwise, it would have been a nice cue ball on the rack.
Yeah, I don't think that 4 ball passes in the bottom left.
You don't think so?
It's close.
It is close. From this angle, it looks like it does.
Got to make the 2 ball first.
Let's see if Cory's going to go for the 4 here.
Yeah, I guess it goes.
It did not.
Nope, not if you hit it into the 7.
Jason with another chance. Time to start potting balls.
Yeah, I don't think he needs anything too fancy, especially if the 4 goes. Can kind of play stun into the 4, drop the 12 down, use the 12 to get into the rack. Yep. Looks like that's what he's going to try.
Our live poll in the live chat, even with the tie game, has 78% of the players, of our live viewers, in favor of bodyguard Cory. 22% siding with the Joker, Jason Rivera.
Just got to give this the right pace. It's like the 7 might.
Might.
It's possible.
He's aiming at it like it does. Really important shot here.
It goes.
And this
Great breakout.
is key for Jason.
This could be really big for him. It could turn into pretty
Like a
substantial lead.
Could turn into a 10-point lead if he can work it out. Cue ball comes back further than what Jason would have hoped for.
You know, he may have been trying to get even further down, try and take care of the 5 early. Looks like he still can. Yeah. And that's a good shot. Got the 1 on the side.
Yeah, he ends up with a nice roll on the 1 ball.
It's a good shot.
Yeah, a couple of good follow-ups here. Can he continue it?
He's looking at the 12. I'm going to play it forward.
That's a good shot.
Pop. Should have the 9 in the side.
Yeah.
Yes, he does.
He's got the 9 into the side pocket. That was an excellent shot by Jason Rivera there.
That was great. A little bit of draw for the 8 ball in the same pocket. It's a little more than a little. I don't think he has the 14 in the corner. He might. It's definitely close.
Nice pot.
And he misses.
Yeah, that was.
That, you know, not terrible.
Yeah, not
From
terrible.
where we were before,
Yep.
that's a good amount of balls.
Yep.
Let's get a bit of a lead.
Yeah, nice little bit of a run for Jason there. Well done.
That could be the beginning of a groove. It could be.
Cory does not draw that cue ball enough for a shot on the 14.
Yeah, that 13 does not pass the 14, I don't believe.
Nick K in the live chat says, fun fact for the crowd, Jason Shaw holds the record for a straight pull run at 832 balls. That is ridiculous. Thank you for the fun fact, Nick.
You could do that in a few tries, right? You just don't feel like it.
Who?
You.
I can do what?
832.
Yeah, okay.
I think you start it with another 8 shots.
Yeah.
And you just let it rip.
Thank you for the confidence.
I think you could do it.
Jason Shaw actually messaged me out of nowhere pretty recently. And, yeah, we're in talks of him stopping by after Federgorst.
All right.
It'll probably be after the winter.
Yeah.
All right, Jason with a big lead now. Big in quotations. It is easy to get a 10-ball run and straight pull at any point.
Yeah. Let's see how close the score is. 52 to 42. You know, you're within 1. You're doing great.
It's not bad.
It's not.
But I really wonder what I'm missing. I feel like I'm clicking every time.
Yeah, I don't know. Oh my. Oh man.
Hey, I told you I was right.
Well, actually, you were right.
I told you I was right.
My bad. I just didn't let it develop.
Man.
Should have had faith.
Let's take a look at this shot one more time from the Joker. Oh! I knew we had instant replay for a reason. The Joker laughs.
Yeah, a little too much side spin rather than low.
Thin the 15. Leave the cue ball down.
Yeah, he's just got to really thin it. You don't want to pop anything out on the other side of the rack.
Watch out for the side pocket.
Did he get there?
No.
He did not.
What is going on here?
I do not know. That's a good shot.
Yeah, great shot by Jason there.
That's a really good shot. Stick it right to the 5 ball. Maybe trying to clip the 10 or 9.
I think he caught the 5.
I mean,
I saw it wobble, but
yeah, it's an all right shot. I mean, it's not easy on the rail, but
wait, that was a foul.
was it? I didn't catch it.
Yeah, I guess Cory must have not made contact on anything there.
Oh.
Is Jason safe
That's an aggressive shot with a.
with a safe?
I mean, he may still be able to cut the 6-ball on the bottom, but he's going to have to use the bridge.
Now?
Yeah.
And
Fucking open up the
you're
whole
not gonna be
rack
able
and
to
I
see
don't
very
have
well.
a shot. Like, how does that fucking work?
Cory Payne and I was gonna say in the live chat. Cory Payne live asks, how does that work?
Couldn't tell you.
Crazy. Yeah, Jason got real lucky here, not leaving Cory with much of a shot. That's insane. The 6 is the ball to go for.
I think that's his only real option. So he's going to try and play a safety on it.
Not
Yeah,
bad. Not bad.
Just leaving him difficult shots. He
Yep.
could take the 15, cut the 1.
Yeah, this is pretty good. Jason's going to have a hard time making a shot.
Yeah. A little bit of a bait shot. Looks like he's going to opt for the 15.
Great pot.
shot.
Great pot. Really well done.
He's got the 6 in the side.
Yes, he does.
He's definitely going to take it. Oh,
But he misses it.
it does.
Yeah. 12 looks nice.
Yeah, he might have ended well on the 12 to kind of develop the pack a little bit. I mean, it's not the best breakout, because you're going to end up pushing those back into the
I don't
pack
think
just below.
I don't know if now is the right time to break it out
Yeah.
though. I think just stop it for the 13 or the 6.
Yeah. Probably play down for the 4 if it goes.
You could also stop in between the 3 and the 8 for the 5 as well.
Yes, he could. It looks like that's what he's doing. So he can play that 3 up table. Pick apart the pack without moving anything around.
Yeah, a bit of a surprising choice to draw back that far.
Yeah, I am surprised he didn't try and just stun, play the 3 up. He's gonna go for the 8.
Yep. Which he sinks. It's looking pretty good for him. He can shoot between the 5 and the 9 for the 6.
Play for the 6. I don't know what he's looking at for afterwards.
Shooting the 7 into the corner.
Ah. He rattles.
But he misses it.
You know, he left him the 6 on the side, but I think he also has the 14 down in the bottom right.
That might be the shot to go for first.
If he makes that, it's...
You're not going to get much of a better chance than now.
It opens everything up. He's not going to go for it. Play for the 3. You know, I imagine he goes for it now. I would hope. Yep, come back across for the 4. I think he's probably going to try and leave that 9 alone. Use the 7 to get a good angle on it. It's just too far.
Might be in trouble.
He is in trouble.
He's in trouble.
Yeah. Laughs it off.
That's a rough scratch. From that angle, it's extremely unlikely to happen.
Yeah.
But Jason finds a way.
Yeah, I think he was trying to come up lower, come into the backside of the 10 ball. So you can play that 2 first. Use the 10 to get up table on the 7. But now he's just got to sit and watch.
All right, Cory, what you got for us? Long, tough shot here. But he sinks it.
That is a good shot. Looks like he's probably playing to leave the 10 ball for the key ball. Just on a cross here for the 2. Well, I think at this point it might have to be the 7. Just try and get a steep
I mean,
angle
he can
on
draw
it.
this back for the 7.
Yeah, it's just a really awkward angle.
Yeah.
He didn't get enough angle to... I mean, he's going to have to be really perfect to play short side for the 7.
Should be doable. I mean, you want to leave a sharper angle than not.
Yeah.
So,
In between that second
yep,
and 3rd.
perfect.
Yeah, that should be good.
So I have 10, you have
What do you say?
I couldn't catch that. It... Oh my... Something. Started with a P. $54-50.
Close.
It was close. You know, it could just be another prediction that the next point is going to go to Jason, so
I don't know.
we might see a rattle.
That's a great shot.
That is.
He didn't leave himself with much, but it was, I mean, that's as good as you
Yeah.
could try for.
I mean, he can thin off this to... I mean, you almost want to thin off the 2 and then just leave it on that rail, on that long rail.
I would thin the 2 and play the cue ball back to the far short rail.
Let's go 3 rails down to it.
Hard for me to describe verbally, but
Oh, to this far short rail. Oh, down here. Okay, gotcha.
I think he did what you suggested.
Yeah. I mean, I like it down on that far rail. It's just shooting the 9 from that far rail leaves you a little more natural position for any of those 3 balls on the bottom.
Yeah, but
plays
that
it
would be a
over
bait
here.
shot.
Yeah. I mean, I think he's leaving him a bait shot here as well. It's just speed is... I mean, can he cut this 9 across, or is that
He
completely
could.
out of the picture?
He could back shot the 9.
I mean, if he can back shot the 9, the speed is... It's really, really tricky.
And this
It is...
could be, well,
Yeah.
did he get lucky again?
It looks like he got pretty lucky.
Still.
Oh
Yeah.
no, he's got the 2 ball.
Oh, yep.
Corey's all right. Corey should be able to regain the lead here.
Yeah, he absolutely should take back the lead.
We've got a tie game. Score is 54-54 in a race to 100. And Cory Payne misses quite a good opportunity there.
Mickey winners? Mickey winners?
Yeah. All right. Good stop shot, leaving him options here. I think he'll probably opt to take the 6 ball. Yep, great shot. Play up. Not sure if the 10 passes the 12, but he's likely to play that up table. Play for the 8 ball here. I'm curious how he chooses to handle the 4 and the 5. I think he may be looking to play forward and break them out now. Yes, he is. And I mean, not exactly what he's looking for, but there is a combo still there. Sinks the combo. He's got plenty of options to play into the side pocket, 10 or the 4. Could take the 10 all the way up table as well. He's going to take the 4 into the side. Leaves it a little short. Cory has a pretty good opportunity to run this rack. 13's in a good spot for a key ball. He could opt for the 13 or the 11. I'm going to guess he's going for the 11 for the key ball. Going to try to draw a little bit more than that. He's probably looking to take that 13 down there to stay above the last 2, but this will work just fine. And it'll play. I mean, it's a little touchy, but he can play this 4 into the side, get kind of as straight as he can on this 13 in the other side. Maybe he opts to draw back, take the further shot. Yeah, he's just going to take the longer pot. Feels a little more confident in the draw there. Should just roll this forward a couple of balls. Yep. And that will play really well for him. It's a nice breakout shot.
5, so 9.
Not sure what the score is. I did not keep track as Mike stepped out. Take a look. Looks like the percentage has shifted a little bit more in Jason's favor. Cory down to 75% from 78. So we're looking at 75-25. And we are all tied up, 59 to 59. All right. Focus on the pot, play this with top, and it should be pretty natural to break out here. Nobody rattles. This is... It's going to leave an opportunity for Jason to take some control for sure. I'm not sure if the 10 ball will pass. It does look like the 10 ball might play into that corner. May have rolled a little too far. Maybe looking... Not sure if he's looking to play safe or to play that 10 ball. He's playing safe now. And the safety turned out well for him. Drone shots in the chat saying they're slow. Yeah, I would agree. They are playing a little slow. The game is a little slow. Both players have really been struggling throughout this whole match to kind of find a rhythm. These past couple of racks, Jason's been finding a rhythm. He's definitely been picking up the pace, making a lot more shots. But we've seen a ton of uncharacteristic misses out of both Cory and Jason, just like that one there. A lot of rattles just like that. It's been very slow. Usually not more than 2 or 3 balls at a time. So Cory will play this back and bump the 14. I mean, if he's feeling aggressive, he's going to try and cut this 1 ball. He is feeling aggressive. It's a bit of a 2-way. I mean, he leaves it good. The score's still tied at 60-60. We're at a race to 40 now. He's going to call the cross-side bank. It gets really tricky, super elevated like this. He's got to watch the touch on the 2 ball. Banks it short. Does not sneak into the other pocket to go back on the spot. You know, I think Cory has a pretty good opportunity to run a good amount here. I think he's going to look for a position above that 9 ball. Probably take the 1 first. Maybe use the 14 to get above the 9. To try and break out that pack towards that bottom left corner pocket and leave himself something up table, probably that 4 ball. Looks like he's going to try it now. Is he going to try it now, or is he leaving himself up table to come into it? Yeah, he wanted to be a little shorter. I mean, he may just opt for the combo here, which is... No combo. Just going to go for the 1. Play up for the 12. Yeah, so he's going to wait to take that 9 ball as long as possible. So in the off chance that he does miss the 9 ball, it's a little bit of a 2-way. Might be able to get lucky. That is as good as you can get on that 9 ball. He's got a perfect angle. He's probably going to try and come straight into the 13. Oh, he rattles. Not happy about it. Missed the 13 by just a little bit, so the cue ball didn't really stick in the pack as much as it could have. Jason has a pretty good opportunity here as well. He's going to take this 7. I think he's probably going to take the 6 immediately and play into the 1 and 3. Just hit the 3 out. He's got a good look on the 4. Got a good look on the 9. He's in pretty good shape. He's going to take a second look at his options. Yeah, he's going to go with the 9 first. Yeah, I'm not sure what he's looking at here to get on next. I mean, I imagine he's looking to set himself up for some sort of break. Nothing huge, but I think he got exactly where he wanted to. He can play into this 8 and 10 ball, open things up a bit, and if all goes well, he should still have a good look on the 3 and the side. Oh, but he rattles it. He left himself perfect for the 3 or the 8, but he rattles the ball. Yeah, drone shots. This is kind of how we've been looking for that pace. I mean, hard time finding any momentum.
Down right now.
Welcome back, Mike.
Man, no one's going to take a lead here, huh?
No, I haven't been up to date on the score on this rack, but I will say we have a bit of a momentum pickup.
From Cory?
From both players. We've gone from one shot and then a rattle, or just a single shot and a rattle, to a few successful pots, a good breakout here and there.
That's crazy.
I mean, it's definitely picking up.
Drone shots in the live chat says they're slow.
Yeah.
What's up, drone shots?
And
that's an assessment.
The live chat poll is shifting more into Jason's favor as we go.
31% believe in the Joker.
Before right after you stepped out, we were down to we were at 25% for the Joker, and it's just keeps getting better.
Nice leave behind the 13. Pretty inconveniencing for Jason. Although Cory was trying to make the 3.
Looks like the 13 might go to the top corner, or he's just gonna stick up onto the 5. Yeah, I don't think he wanted to move that 5 so much. 13 still makes it awkward.
Yeah, this is turning out to be a...
It is quite the match. What time did we start?
Like 8:10, 8:20.
It's about 10 o'clock now?
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, drone shots summed it up well.
We may have a new rule sheet coming soon. We'll see.
Considering some sort of shot clock?
No.
Or
just talking
just
about
in
like
general.
one pocket, straight pull.
Yep.
Just leave it 8, 9, 10.
Yeah.
And even for 8 ball, I'm thinking about doing... You think that should stay at a race to 9 or go to 7, or 9's okay for 8 ball? I think 9's okay.
I think 9 is pretty good for 8 ball. I mean, I really love 8 ball. It's probably my favorite game. And at the higher level, it is pretty... I mean, there's a lot more action. Especially at the higher level, it's a lot of run-outs.
Yeah.
I think it can get a little exhausting on the lower end of things.
Patrick Connell in the live chat says, "Boo! Let straight pull and one pocket stay on the board." Sorry, Patrick. Too much work.
I mean, do you think straight pull in one pocket could possibly stay on the board for like the top 5? Or just
Yeah,
get rid
like
of it
the thing
altogether?
is, no one wants to see Dan Charlo and Sean Zhang play one pocket.
Yeah, that's true.
No one wants to see it.
I'd like to see it, but I mean, I'm not most people. Not a lot of people are. I mean,
When I say no one wants to see it, I just mean
no,
20%
Yes, yeah.
want to see it.
Yeah, it's definitely not. Oh, complete miss on the 10 ball. Yeah, it's definitely not as entertaining.
I hit the flop before.
Almost a scratch for Cory, but makes contact on the way back somehow.
That's a good shot. I think he would have liked to come a little further down. I'm not sure where he wants
Just
to
more
lead
off
for
the
the
rail.
floor. Yeah. I mean, you can't really stay above this 4 too well. This angle.
7-7.
7-7.
So
I think we just heard
66?
7-7, so yeah.
66-66.
Yo, will someone take a freaking lead in this match?
Yeah, it would be nice.
But that also means, I guess, good shooting to both players.
Yes. I mean, the last rack will be exciting if it stays tied.
Yeah,
You know,
it would be.
will it all be worth it in the end? I don't know.
Time will tell.
We'll see.
It is more entertaining commentating this with you in here, sitting here by myself.
Yeah, I can't even imagine. That was. It had to have been a.
It's all good.
A little slow.
It's all good. It's just more fun.
We gotta try and keep it entertaining. Did we? Did you think of anything for the Joker here to incorporate some of the height into the name? I.
Did Jason make the first shot in the rack?
Yes, he did.
Okay. 67-67 right now.
Patrick back in the
Yeah,
chat.
Patrick Connell in the live chat says, so players miss, we must get rid of straight pull. Pretty much. Too much work.
I mean, it's a solid safety. I think he's going to look at the 1. Jason might get a little aggressive.
Yeah, the 1 does go with good reward, but also pretty significant drawback if he misses.
I think it kind of depends right now on how impatient he feels.
Yeah, I
this
think
has been going on for quite a while.
I think Patrick is right in the live chat, though. If they didn't miss, no complaints here.
Yeah, no. No, I think the match probably would have been over at least a half an hour ago.
But either way, it's all good.
Would have been a lot more exciting. Still is a pretty solid match, though.
Yeah, tie game, every rack.
Yeah. I mean, you definitely missed a good section.
I
You
did?
stepped out. Yeah, it was
Darn.
it was a pretty good back and forth. Jason went up about 6 balls, went on about a 6-ball run. Cory answered back with the same thing.
Nice.
They played some really difficult shots, some good shots.
Should I step away again?
It might be worth it. It might be worth it.
But Cory's got a good couple opportunities here.
Yes, he does.
Patrick Connell in the live chat says, if I'm available, I'll score keep for you. Thank you very much for the offer.
I mean, would he be willing to wear a costume and sit at the end of the table?
Patrick,
Yeah.
you ask him.
Patrick, I think if you're sitting at the end of that table with that scoreboard, I think we would need to see some
Like,
entertaining.
Cory's got no business missing that shot.
Yeah, he doesn't.
Like, what is going on? He's got no business missing that shot. That's what's frustrating.
Yeah.
It's like, that's a 10 out of 10 shot for anyone. Like,
Yeah.
come on.
Yeah, I don't even really have anything to say about it. Cory's probably going to play the combo.
I would even consider cutting the 8 into the 6. You
Yeah.
got a lot of margin for error on that shot.
That is true. Yeah, I think that's what he's going to go for.
But he misses.
He does. Patrick says he'll wear a referee shirt. You know, back on the topic of clowns, I was thinking something more along those lines. Nope. Bodyguard Cory gets a little bit back on the percentage for the favorite by a whole 2%.
Hey, 2 for 1.
There we go.
Bob Hendrix. What's up, Bob? We got Bob Hendrix in the live chat. Says, I like shooting and playing straight pull. Not sure the audience has the patience for straight pull or one pocket. That's why they're getting out of here.
Yes, hence the change. There we go. I don't even really want to say anything.
Patrick Connell in the live chat says rotation is overplayed. And hopefully we get a chance to overplay it even more on this live stream.
Stars are aligning. 5.
Bob Hendrix. That's not Bob Hendrix. Paco Morales. Bob and Paco have the same color circle next to their name. It got me messed up. What's up, Paco? Paco Morales in the live chat says, I'd agree with the change, getting rid of straight pull in one pocket They're a slower paced match. Still enjoyable, but the goal's faster paced, more excitement. I agree. Change effective now.
Sounds good. Not the result on the safety he's looking for sure. Jason should be able to cut the 9. I think he plays back here. 2 rails across the middle of the table for a breakout.
Genesee Ben in the live chat says no one cares about watching players at this level regardless of what they're playing. No offense. That is false.
Yeah.
They would care much more about 8, 9, and 10 ball.
Yeah, I can agree to that to an extent, but also not at the same time.
No, like if these two were playing 9 ball, we would have more viewers.
Yes.
That's just how it is.
Regardless of the level of the player.
Yeah, regardless. If these two were playing 10 ball or 8 ball, we would have more viewers.
Yep.
If they're playing straight pull or 1 pocket, we're going to hover around whatever we're hovering around.
Yeah.
Got it?
And I can also speak for myself. When I was a much worse player, if I had this stream going on with these matches, players not at the highest level, I would be spending a lot more time watching it. It is good to see, not always just watch professional play.
And actually, you know, Cory Payne and Jason Rivera are actually both pretty good 8, 9, and 10 ball players.
They are. Yeah.
Yet here we are.
Although I did beat Jason that one time in the tournament to win it, so.
Justin Nilsson has beaten Jason Rivera in a tournament.
Yep. That was more for him when he watches this back. I just don't want him to forget about it. Could have been worse. Still got the 5 ball. Could play. I mean, the angle's a little weird to try and stay above them for either of those shots.
I would play this with heavy top and just bump right into the 10.
I don't know if he has enough angle for the 10. No, he does.
Yeah.
You are absolutely right.
He had to hit it a little harder than that.
Yeah.
You can fall on either side and be okay.
All right, I'm going to go to 10.
Paco Morales in the live chat says Justin just can't let that win over Jason Rivera go. It was a great match.
Appreciate it, Paco. And yeah, I'll never let him live it down. I spent way too many months losing to Jason by a large margin. It was not that long ago he would spot me 10-4 and win.
Nice.
10-2
Wow.
on a good day. It was not that long ago.
How long ago was it?
Couldn't be more than 6 months.
Really?
Yeah.
Holy crap.
Couldn't be more than that.
There you go. 3-4 nothing. I'm going to probably get 3 games. It's like myself up here.
Bodyguard Cory just walked into the commentary booth and told us how much he loves straight pull and how much he's looking forward to playing it a second time.
Yeah, I think he's going to be really sad to hear the news on the change.
Yeah. I'll break it to him later.
Make sure you break it lightly.
I will. That was funny. Jason can get into the 80s here relatively easily.
I mean,
You would assume.
he's playing his shots well. I'm a little surprised if he doesn't play the 10. I mean,
Go right into the rack.
yeah, I'm thinking he tries to get it into the 3-ball, play up straight into that 3-ball. So no matter what, he leaves himself the 11, and he creates
I think
a little
it's-
bit of a spread.
Yeah, this is the right shot here.
Just too much top. Yep, perfect.
That's-
Right into the 3. Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah, that cluster on the right, I think will be okay. I think that 1 ball goes into the side.
He's got to make this 11.
The 1 ball should go into the side.
Yeah,
And
should.
then he can use it to
He's going for the 6.
break those out.
Nice shot.
Might be trying that now. Might have a little too much angle. No,
No, he's
no,
good.
that should be perfect. Play forward.
You know, I went to MMA this morning,
Yeah.
and then I got beat up a little bit, and then UFC today actually started at 3 p.m.
Oh yeah.
instead of the regular 10 p.m.
Well, where were they fighting? It was.
Do you know?
I don't. I don't.
If I tell you, you still might not know. Azerbaijan.
Yeah, I still do not know. You are 100% correct. Where
hilarious.
might that be?
Azerbaijan? You don't know Azerbaijan?
I am not familiar.
Come on, man. Everyone knows Azerbaijan.
I did attend public school.
And you still do?
Yep. So where is it?
Azerbaijan.
Because I'd say I'd look it up, but I'm not sure I can spell it.
Azerbaijan. It's next to Georgia, not the United States,
No, I know.
the country, which is near, like, Ukraine.
Okay. In my head, I was close to that area. Oh, I have seen a lot of promotion lately from the UFC in Georgia.
Yeah.
Going and visiting.
But Azerbaijan, they actually have a whole bunch of fighters from there, which
Okay.
I didn't know, and they just featured all of them.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, on one card.
Is it a really stacked region?
No,
No.
no, but I mean, like, what's stacked? If we're talking about like Dagestani stacked, no.
Dagestan.
No.
That's
Jason Rivera has had enough,
yes, he has.
even though he's up. No, I wouldn't say they're stacked, but they're very good,
Yeah.
because anyone that's a ranked fighter in the UFC
Well, yeah.
is very good.
Yep.
So they have a lot of those guys
Yep.
from Azerbaijan,
So the whole card was fighters from that area.
except the main event.
Okay. And who was the main event?
2 black dudes.
Okay. That really narrows it down for me. Thank you.
It was Jamal Hill and Khalil Roundtree.
Oh man.
Yeah.
I would actually like to see that one.
You didn't miss much.
No.
Khalil by decision.
Ah. Okay. Well, I was hoping for Khalil.
But it was, yeah, I was hoping for Khalil too, but it wasn't even like close. It was decision, but Khalil never went for a knockout. He
Okay.
was trying to play it smart the whole time,
Okay.
which, you know, it's the right play to do if you really want to win, but the audience was booing throughout
Yeah, I could definitely see that.
because I think the co-main event was Rafael Fiziev and I believe that went to decision as well. So, pretty inconvenient of a final main event, but it is what it is.
Nope, waves that one off as well.
Yeah, Jason's waving his arms like he don't care.
Yep.
Isn't there a song like that? I feel like I was trying to quote a song, but I failed.
There is a song. I can't think of the title.
Hands up in the air like you don't care.
Just wave around like you just don't care.
Yeah. Bob Hendrix in the live chat says, I'll play Cory Payne in straight pool match, but it doesn't need to be streamed. Oh, it doesn't need to be streamed, Bob.
Well, good news for you, Bob. It will never be streamed again.
But my only exception is Ronnie level or above.
Okay.
We'll do it.
Yeah. I think that could be very enjoyable.
Like if Ronnie and Shane Winters want to play straight pool or one pocket together, done.
Yeah.
If Case, Dan, or Sean Zhang want to play one pocket or straight pool together, maybe, depending on the mood.
Yep.
But as far as these challenge matches are concerned,
Yeah.
8, 9, 10.
Sounds good.
And even for Dan, Sean, and Case, if they want to play one pocket or straight pool, I may just leave it as an exhibition. Not even for the spot, because the rules got to be the same for everyone.
Yeah, I would definitely
So
agree.
if they want to play one pocket or straight pool, no problem.
Yep.
I'll stream it. But
Not for the board.
I might not be sitting here, but we'll stream it.
Yep. Toss it on and walk away. You know, I do gotta say, we're back to an 11-point lead right now.
Yeah.
How updated is this?
Very updated.
Oh, very updated. I should open my eyes. We did just start this rack. What a shot, and there goes the cue ball.
Yeah, that's too bad for Jason there. It was a good pot by Jason. Cue ball falls.
Well, you know, I was going to ask, speaking of high-level players, when Federer comes, is there any plan for maybe Ronnie or Shane to make an appearance to play an exhibition match with him?
I don't think we'll have the time for it.
No.
The only match that he's going to play that's outside of the VIPs is playing with me
Okay.
in like a short race to 5 or something.
Yep.
That'll probably be it.
Side pocket with the 6.
I tried to convince Ronnie to play him.
I did hear that. I was over there when you asked him.
Ronnie is a straight-up odds player. He don't care about the name. He just wants to win, which respect to the guy. But when's the next chance he's going to get to play Federer?
Yeah.
He must just not care, which is okay.
Yeah, speaking of that,
I feel like I hear Ronnie.
Yep. I think he's just been summoned.
Swear I hear Ronnie.
I'm pretty sure we hear him. That has to be Ronnie.
That's Ronnie.
Say his name 3 times.
Say Ronnie 3 times and look in the mirror. Did Cory make a ball just now?
No, I think he. Well, did you put up one?
Whatever.
I don't know. I mean, he did make a ball, but I don't.
Like when I got up or no?
Not when you got up.
Okay.
He's been taking a careful look at this.
right, Danny.
Oh,
All right, bye-bye.
I mean, it was a great idea.
Yeah.
If he made it, not the best look on the 9 to break anything, but he may not-
Genesee Ben in the live chat asks, did you offer to stake Ronnie? No. Man, Ronnie's good enough to beat Federer in a short race. You telling me Ronnie can't beat Federer in like a race to 3 or 5?
I really believe he could.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And give Ronnie the first break. There's your chance. It's possible. Unlikely, but possible.
And again,
The Joker laughs it off.
you know, I would be curious to see Ronnie play Federer because Ronnie's obviously top tier player.
Yeah.
But,
But we've also never seen him get starstruck.
yeah, we've
and
never,
choke.
never seen him play against someone of, I mean, literally world #1 caliber.
Literally.
I mean, we've seen Shane Winters, who's also incredibly good.
Number
but
22 in the U.S.,
Yes,
which is crazy.
that is insane. But seeing him play someone who's top 25 in the world,
No, top 1 in the world.
yeah, top 1. Yeah, but anyone in the top 25. Yeah, I'm curious what that skill difference looks like.
Yeah. That's too bad. Nick K in the live chat asks, Mike, will you stream your match against Federer Gorst? I will. We're going to be playing a race to 5 on the Billiard Breakdown live stream. I also have a VIP experience that is completely sold out. Their matches will be played on the live stream as well, including Justin Nilsson.
So very excited.
And my match with Federer will probably be played towards the end of the night around 9 p.m. Sounds about right.
What's your prediction? You versus Federer.
Ideally, in a race to 5, I would love to get 2 games.
Okay.
If I can get 2, I'm a happy camper.
Yeah.
Bare minimum, I'd be happy if I get 1.
Yeah.
But like ideally, I'd like to get 2.
Okay.
If I get none, then that's just what it's supposed to be anyways.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's okay. Either way. I want to get 100%.
Yes.
I'm very happy if I get 2. But, yeah.
You know, I'd like to get 1 during our race to 2.
Yeah.
But I also have every intention before the match to say, I'm going to ask you a lot of questions, and I would also like you to try your absolute hardest.
Really?
I would like to...
You don't want a shot?
No. I mean, I want to see what opportunities... I mean, it's not like I...
Well, the answer is none. Like,
Yeah.
that's how it is, typically.
Yeah.
0.
I want to see how many opportunities I can get
Yeah.
and how well I can do under that kind of pressure.
Yeah. You know what I'll do, though, is maybe I'll do something like Federer doesn't get to break at all
Okay.
because he breaks these out.
Yeah.
It is
yeah.
what it is. So, yeah, for all the VIPs that are going to play him in a race to 2,
You have 6?
they break.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm definitely going to ask him. I asked Shane Winters the same thing, to try as hard as you can, and I sat and watched him beat me 9-0.
That did happen.
Yes, it did.
I forgot.
It was an experience.
Justin Nilsson played number 22 in the United States, Shane Winters. Shout out to Shane Winters for stopping by whenever he gets a chance. Score was 9-0
Yes,
in
it
favor
was.
of Shane Winters, and Cory Payne with a nice
Great
kick on the 3-ball.
You know, although I lost 9-0, I did hit 2 really sweet 3-rail kicks to break out of safeties.
Very nice. Nick K in the live chat says flip a coin for the break with Fedor Gorst. No.
Nope.
50-50 is too low.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Wow.
Here we go. Here we go.
What a shot.
Great shot.
Well, Cory's climbing back.
Still really anyone's game here.
Yeah.
I mean, once it gets to like 90-90, either one of these players could get a 10-ball run.
Oh.
Let's take a look again at that kick by Cory Payne. Whenever he gets a chance. Score was 9-0
Yes,
in
it
favor
was.
of Shane Winters. And then he hits a nice bank shot to follow up.
Hey,
Players are discussing something.
I got 8, right? Yeah, you scratched twice this round. You had 86 and scratched twice, right? So yeah, that should be 84. See it down. Yep.
What was the last game of One Pocket I commentated on? Who was it?
Was it Jeff?
Was it
Or
Turzo?
was there
I don't
one
think
after
so.
that?
No, there was one that recently annoyed the crap out of me. Oh, it was Nick Coppola versus Kirk Foley.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Holy crap.
Yeah, I didn't hear many amazing things about that match.
Well, good win to Nick Coppola anyways, but
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Nick, I knew shot well. Kirk was not super happy about it.
yeah. Let's take a look at this Fedor flyer while Cory's debating what he wants to do. Sunday, August 3rd, Fedor Gorst is coming to Billiard Breakdown in Rochester, New York. Free general admission. Autographs only available with the purchase. Make sure you show up if you want to see Fedor Gorst live and in person. And the cue ball is going to nearly scratch for Cory.
All that bad. Play the 8 ball. Yep.
Great. Did he call? Wow. He gets a
How many
3
did he
for
make?
1.
3?
3 for 1. Xbox, record that.
Okay.
Cory Payne says, okay. And we may have a tie game.
The 3 bullet string shot.
Wow.
That was actually insane.
He did call the 8 ball.
I'm not going to complain about it, but
Yeah, let's replay that. for
That
everyone.
was
See that one
that was quite the shot.
Let's take a look at it after this rack.
Yeah, that
Because-
was quite the shot.
Yeah, that was ridiculous. Shot of the match by Cory Payne.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure how that even worked.
We're about to find out shortly. Let's take a look at that magnificent shot by Cory Payne.
Great. Did he call? Wow. He gets a
How many
3
did he
for
make?
1.
3? Let's watch it again and take a look at Cory's confused face.
Great. Did he call? Wow. He gets a
How many
3
did he
for
make?
1.
3?
That is quite the reaction.
yeah.
I'm going to save that one.
I was hoping you'd save it, and
I'm going to replay it for whoever I interview.
okay.
Yeah,
We had
but
it come up earlier with
if,
the on the rack.
I know, where does this thing where the cue ball goes out?
I don't know. Like if another
If-
shot
if-
really nice comes up, I can't save it because then it would overwrite.
Yeah, the only time I
The
think
replay?
about was
Is there any way to save that file that's currently preloaded?
No, you got to ask Viet. Big shout out to Viet for helping us with the scoreboard as well as the instant replay. Thank you very much.
I was hoping Jason would know the rules a lot better than me.
What's the score here?
84-88.
Ronnie asking for the score.
Oh, you're blue.
The champ asking for the score. Ron Casanzio sitting courtside.
Oh, don't do that. I might have just sold out the game right there.
That is
That is
about as bad as it can go. Yikes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Dude, literally. Yo, Jason is so locked in right now.
I hope so. Opportunities like that, they don't come up very often.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Live chat, come on. We don't get anything for that?
Just trying to make it so bad.
Got something from Paco, I think. Oh, yep.
Yeah, Paco Morales in the live chat says, Corey said, oh, don't do that, as he breaks up the rack for Jason here. That is quite the turn of events.
Yeah, off 3 rails. That was unfortunate. Jason's almost back to tied here. Come on. Yeah. I think he's tied right now.
He's tied right now?
I believe so.
Okay.
And a 1-point lead.
It's looking good.
That was a good shot. He's got to get the right angle. I think that is the perfect angle to break these out.
Yeah, Jason Rivera with an excellent chance here to develop this cluster in the center.
Come right into the 6.
Oh, man.
And beautiful.
Oh, man.
Beautiful.
Cory Payne's in trouble here. Great shooting by Jason this rack. Big thanks to Cory Payne for opening it up.
You know, with all of these balls, he has a chance to bring it to 96, 97.
Okay. Still, anyone's game.
It still is.
I mean, especially with this leave.
He's got the 6 ball.
He's got the
it's
6.
a little awkward with the bridge hand, but it shouldn't be a problem.
Nice shot.
Yep. 8 in the side now. I think this is a pretty key shot here.
Just roll it forward slightly for the 13.
I think you might have to cut it a little too much.
A little tight.
You might have to play it forward kind of into that 3. Yeah.
Nice.
That was good. Well played.
Short side for the 2 or the 7 here.
Yep. Great cut.
Overrolls the cue ball.
It is too long. He might be looking at the cross side. Yeah. He's gonna try and redraw this back. He's gonna play forward. I did not see the angle right. All right.
Do we have the score correct?
94.
We'll find out soon.
I think it's 95.
We just need to pay attention to the next rack really
Yes.
closely.
Yeah, that one's important. Yeah. Good shot, not a great leave.
Kirk Foley in the live chat says 96. We'll see.
Kirk must have just been sitting here silently for the entire match, keeping score. Great shot. Keeps him on the table. 2, so I think it is 96. No, 94, 95, 95.
Yeah, we got 2 people in the live chat that says it should be 96. Thank you to Kirk Foley as well as Matthew Mendola. Who's Matthew Mendola?
Matt Mendola.
You know Matt Mendola?
Yes, I do. I've played against him a fair amount of times in tournament play. I believe he's from Buffalo.
Cool.
Yep. He travels out here, not super consistently, but for those 525 and under tournaments,
Cool.
he's played in a handful of them.
Nice pop by Cory there. Kirk Foley in the live chat says he just tuned in. I don't believe him.
Yeah, I don't either.
I think he's been sitting here for 2.5 hours with us. This is risky, but that's perfect.
That's really well
That's absolutely perfect by Cory.
done. Really well done.
Great shot.
Do you think the 12 ball
What about the
combo
12?
in?
From the 11? I don't think so, but it could. It
Could be looking at the 7. I don't know that he's really looking to make anything here as much as play safe, but
Yeah.
an idea.
Kirk Foley in the live chat says 2.5 hours straight pool. No wonder you don't like it. Hey man, we can say the same thing about another game. Any idea what game I'm talking about, Kirk? Or you're not sure? Did Cory Payne leave Jason a shot on the 12? Does not seem like it. Kirk Foley in the live chat says one pocket is a slower game. You're right. So Kirk, you probably missed all the earlier conversation about one pocket in a straight pool, but after today, I am going to be taking it off of what people are allowed to choose for the challenge list. I don't have enough time.
Calls the kick into the 14. The bottom left corner pocket. This would be a great shot.
And Cory Payne is going to have quite the opportunity. Rough leave for Jason Rivera.
Depending on how aggressive he feels.
Yeah, go right into that.
He could come right into it.
Yep.
It's perfect.
That is the shot if you want to clean it out right now. No luck. Hits it way too soft anyways.
From that reaction, I think he might be hooked under that 4-ball slightly.
Oh yeah, he definitely is.
Yeah.
Kirk Foley in the live chat says, all you got is time. True, but I try to spend my time doing other stuff. That's a pretty good shot.
Yes, it is. So you're telling me you don't just do nothing?
I think Justin is catching on to my schedule here. That is
Wow.
great. Great shot by Jason Rivera.
Wow. Yeah, I have a feeling we're going to see a lot of that this rack.
This might be the last one.
I think it is. I think it might be.
Jason does look like he can't shoot the 13 into the side. I mean, that's the 9. Can't shoot the... No, that's the 13. Another nice shot by Cory Payne.
Can he see the 11?
Even if he could, that's not a shot to go for here.
Yeah, I don't think he can. No.
Kirk Foley in the live chat says, all I got is time 2. What do you mean by 2? Like, who's with you on this? You talking about me? You got the wrong guy. Patrick Connell in the live chat says, are you not a fan of a safety battle? A lot of misses. It's not that. I'm just a fan of entertaining pool. That's all.
Freshen up in here.
Crucial position play here for Cory Payne. Doesn't have any real easy shots, but he can still win. He needs 8 more. Jason Rivera needs 4. What's the play here?
I think he's going to play off the 9. Well, if he chooses the safety, I think he's going to come off the 9 and come 2 rails back behind the pack.
Yeah.
It's a bit of a touchy shot, but the aggressive play, does the 6 pass? I didn't think it passed. I figured he would have maybe went for the 13.
You know what's crazy is he accidentally got safe.
He did.
Because the 13 was clear up until that 12 ball rolled in the way. Wow.
Yep.
Very lucky for Cory Payne there.
The 11 blocked any chance at a combo. I mean, if Jason's really feeling aggressive, he could cut that.
The 6?
Yeah.
Well, don't look like it.
He's calling the 12 ball. I guess he can see it, or enough of it.
He misses it. This is going to be huge for Cory Payne here. Kirk Foley in the live chat says, Justin Nilsson can shoot that 6 into the corner.
You know, Kirk, I was going to say something. I hit a 10 times harder shot to win the match against you last night.
Very
that
nice.
Was probably, it might be the best cut shot I've ever hit in my life. It was.
Holy smokes.
It was crazy.
Who won that Friday tournament?
I did.
Wow.
I did.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
I didn't know that.
Yes, I did.
Good for you.
Yep. My
Wow.
first time ever making it past the group stages in that tournament.
That's awesome.
We came out with a victory.
Oh, Cory almost hung that. With no position, really.
Yeah.
A sign of not shooting with confidence.
play off the 6 back into the pack.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Well done to Cory there. Man, good job for winning that tournament. What was the payout?
160.
Okay, nice.
Wasn't huge.
Yeah, it was a small group.
It was a small group. We added an extra game to the races to try and make up for the small group, and it ended up making the tournament take quite a while.
Yeah. You guys shot past midnight.
Yes, we did. Yes, we did.
Crazy.
You know, Kirk, I've told you this on many occasions, and this time I happen to be right. There is no safe against me.
Has anyone scored a point that we missed? Has Jason scored anything?
Did you mark Cory's shot down here?
Yeah.
And I don't believe so.
Jason hasn't scored this rack.
I don't think so.
Okay. Kirk Foley says to Justin, let's play then.
We will. We will. Don't worry about it, Kirk. We will. What night are you free?
Wow, he's trying to schedule it right now.
We're getting into it right now.
Man. Kirk feeling type of way.
You know, Kirk, I will text you. I have a incredibly busy week, but I will get back to you on that.
That's right, Kirk. He'll let you know.
I will.
You think Jason goes for this long pot on the 15?
I think he does.
He sinks it. Well done.
All right, only 3 to win.
Yeah, Jason Rivera needs 3 points. Can he do it?
Like he's going to play the 8 ball, opt for the straightest shot he has.
Yeah.
It could bite him. It does. Yeah.
Oh, man.
I mean, maybe the easiest shot, but
He needs 2 more. I mean, if he stroked through that 8 ball, he would be okay. It's just, you know, when it gets to like a tight match, you end up poking rather than stroking.
yeah, I think he was trying to draw back out of that a bit.
13.
I mean, honestly, I feel like maybe it would have been better to just try and play through that pack, but I mean, the easiest shot is not always the right shot. Sometimes you just got to bear down.
Oh, Jason Rivera grabbing his hair at that one. Genesee Ben in the live chat says, watching Kirk on the live streams has inspired me to come out of retirement. All right, Ben. Sounds good. Patrick Connell says, Justin, you seem pretty good. What spot you want to give Patrick, Justin?
I
think Patrick deserves a spot.
I have no idea. Says I'm a novice player. What do we mean by novice?
Noob.
I need a little bit of perspective.
Noob.
Noob? Like
Noob.
noob?
Noob.
I imagine we're looking for bar box. You know, I think I could give 9-4.
9-4?
Yeah, I could do 9-4.
You think Patrick actually has like a chance of winning at 9-4?
Well, I mean, at 9-4, I might have more confidence in him than he does. I'm not sure. I don't.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know the range.
I think you're giving yourself the edge.
Yeah, a little bit for sure. But I also have.
Can you come up with anything like a little more fair for Patrick?
I don't know Patrick. I've never seen Patrick shoot. Novice is.
I think 9-3. And wow! Oh, Cory Payne chokes. Cory Payne chokes.
Oh.
Jason Rivera is going to be able to win it. He's got to pot the 1. and then the 5, and it's over. Can Jason do it?
We will find out. You know, I think he might. No.
You can even shoot the 6.5. It's just as easy.
I'm looking at the combo, and I
Yeah.
think the leave is a little more natural than
Yeah, I mean,
to
the
give you.
6.5 is easy too.
This could get awkward. Just if it comes out too far.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
The easier shot. Not.
Yo, these guys are ridiculous.
Wow.
For the memes.
Wow.
Yo, how do you miss that? Why do you even hit it like that?
I don't know.
Just fucking. Oh, excuse my language. Yo,
I don't know. I mean,
that's
I don't know
Jason's.
why you hit it
That's
so hard.
you don't even need to.
Yeah, I know.
Like-
You have to stay in between that
Yep.
that 12 and the side.
And
rail.
even if you don't, like, who cares? Just
Yeah.
make the ball.
Just-
You need one more after that. Find a
pocket the
way. Even going rail first.
yeah,
Like, it all goes.
yeah, definitely agree.
Wait, is Jason on? He's still on 98.
Yes, he is. I believe he's still on 98.
It's 98-97. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's
Jason
coming
should
down
have.
to it.
He should have won already.
He should have really.
And this bank shot though is not a bad two-way shot.
It's not.
So I just made 2. So whatever. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got 7.
Yeah.
So he's at 97.
Jason's at 98.
Yes.
Right, you needed 2 coming up to that last thing. You
Yep.
needed the 1 and another one.
I just don't think I'll put that one up.
It's 98-97. Yeah, we have the correct score.
Score's right.
Mike's gonna
Score's
go.
right?
Mike's gonna go let him know.
98, 97? Okay.
That's right.
Yep.
You can get to 12.
We'll bank 12.
Wow.
When was the last time you guys seen a 98-97 straight pool match between two pros? Cory
And he
Payne
sinks the bank to tie at 98-98. Wow. I mean,
With this layout, it's still anyone's game.
it really is. I mean, there's a lot of pressure on this shot. This is a very key shot.
What do you even go for?
I mean,
There's not even a good safe, really. I mean, I'm sure there is, but
my thought is the cue ball down on that short rail close to Cory,
yep.
and try and cut that 4 ball on the top side of that pack. But that gets tricky because he could very easily leave the 1
Well,
for the
I
side.
think you could shoot straight on to the 4,
Yeah.
have the 4 bank past the 2, up the table, leave the cue ball down in between, like the far or the short rail closest to us,
Yeah.
behind the 10.
I think it's really scary to hit that. If that 4
That-
ball catches the 2 at all,
No, it's still not automatic because the cue ball will be on the rail for a tough shot.
yeah.
But we'll see what he's looking to do here.
Yeah, he's going to try and get it on the other side.
This is no
it's
good.
not going
This
to
is
get on
no
the other
good.
side.
This
It's
is no good.
really
Not even
good.
close.
Ball full. Like, I don't know how.
I mean,
Does Jason have an easy
can I see
follow
the
up here?
overhead? Yeah. Does the 1 ball go? It does not go in the corner.
It does clear the 10, it seems.
Does it?
Maybe.
If it clears the 10,
That's the shot.
he plays the 4.
Bodyguard Cory scratching his head at that miss, or at the result of the poor save.
It looks like it clears.
We're at 99.
He's at 99.
Holy smokes.
It's on 1 shot.
Holy smokes. He sinks it!
He gets it! Jesus. Woo!
Oh my
A little
god.
close for comfort.
Oh my.
Holy.
God damn.
Wow.
Why don't you interview Jason?
I'll give it a
You
shot.
want to interview Jason?
I'll I'll give it a shot.
We'll be right back with a post-match interview.
I was gonna bet Sean for push-ups, but he doesn't do them.
I appreciate it.
Go do your post-match interview.
God damn it.
Make sure you want mute. Yeah.
All right, this is Justin back in the booth with our winner. 100-98 had us holding our breath the entire time.
I was
Jason
holding my breath
Rivera.
too.
I was gonna ask how in general are you feeling right now?
I'm feeling relieved.
Yeah.
I'm feeling awesome that I finally got a win under my belt after the last couple times.
Yep.
So.
Yeah. It was quite the marathon.
Yeah.
Long match, long battle. There weren't any real huge ball leads.
Yeah. There was one time when I was down, like, I think I was up like 10, but that was like the biggest deficit or the biggest high point there. But I've been, as soon as it got to that last rack, I was starting to sweat bricks because
Yeah.
it was getting real close.
Yeah, after a match like that, I gotta ask, what I mean, maybe too soon to ask, but what do you think your biggest takeaway is for yourself? I feel like you learn a lot about yourself after something like this.
Yeah. Just go up and shoot. Don't overthink shit.
That sounds really familiar.
Yeah,
From
our little conversation.
Yep, from a conversation just the other night. Yeah.
Yeah, it was fun though. It was fun to let my stroke out and actually have a little bit of fun playing this game instead of taking it too serious.
Yes, sir.
So,
yeah.
Hell yeah.
It was a good watch. Any other closing remarks? How are you feeling?
I'm feeling awesome.
Have any plans for your next challenge, potentially?
Maybe challenging Kirk Foley.
Okay.
If there's a chance.
Kirk. Great. Did he call? Wow. He gets a 3 for 1. 3. Not really sure how it got there.
That was awesome.
Great. Did he call? Wow. He gets a 3
3
for 1.
3.
But,
All right.
Yeah, that was an awesome match.
Well, Kirk is in the chat. Kirk, you might have a challenge coming your way. Alrighty.
Thank you guys for tuning into Billiard Breakdown tonight to watch this straight pull match between Jason Rivera and Cory Payne. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time. Thank you.